So today we'll look at how we can create a REST API with a simple to do REST API using Express.js. So real quick, without further ado, let's dive in. Let's dive in straight into it. So I already created a folder where I'm going to put the project. So I've created a YouTube folder, and in it I have Node folder. So in this folder, this is where we're going to have our project. All right. So I use VS Code, and the extensions I've installed include I have ES7 for layout auto completion. I have GitHub Copilot. I have material icon. That is actually what is giving all these icons, and I have the prettier, which actually helped me to uh, you know automatically indent the codes, and you can easily do that using the uh, Shift Alternate F. All right, on Windows, Shift Alternate F will format the code for you. So real quick, I'm going to add folder to workspace in the YouTube folder, in the Node folder, and then I'll add. So I'm going to go straight into this folder, and in it I will have my terminal open. So here we're going to use the Express generator. Express generator is an npm module that automatically bootstrap an Express project for you. So you can go and search for it, Express generator. So we're going to have to install it globally by running the command npm install-g express-generator. So I'll copy that and go straight here and paste. So it's going to install it globally. Okay, so it has been installed now. So we are going to create a node project, right, by running the command npm init. We can pass the dash dash yes to automatically accept the default values given to us. So after hitting enter, we have this created for us, and if you check the folder, we can see we have a package.json, and this is exactly what we have inside. Alright. So in this script, I'm going to write a command start, which is going to run node1 and app.js, right? So what this is going to do is it's going to make use of the node1 module to automatically spin up our server every time we make changes, right? And the app.js is the entry point, right? So I might have to change this to app.js also. So I'll create a new file here, and I'll call it app.js. So this is going to be the entry point. So I can console log hello world. So before we actually do anything, right? So we can actually do something like node app.js app.js, right? So we see the output here. So what we are doing is we're running the app.js using the Node engine, right? So we need to install the node mon. So we run npm install node mon. It's actually supposed to be uh, dash dash f. Right? So we install it as development dependency, right? So if we check the package.json file, we will see that we have it here. So we can actually run node1, or we run npm start, right? That is going to run the command that we have here. Right? So if I hit enter, so node1 is now running our app.js, and we should have hello world printed to the console, right? So now that we have this setup, we need to bootstrap our Express app by running um, Express. We run npx Express. All right. So if we hit enter, we should have. Okay, it says the default engine destination is now empty. Continue. So yeah, we have to continue. So it has generated all of these files and folders for us to start with. Right. So if we check the dependency, it's been updated to this, and we have our start overwritten, right? So if we check, we see a couple files and folders have been created for us, and in our app.js, we now have all of this, right? So this is the work of Express generator. So basically, all we need to do now is install the node modules by running npm install, right? So that all the dependencies we have here will be automatically installed. Right? Okay, so we have couple warnings here: 4 very high vulnerability and 3 critical. So we're not going to concern ourselves with that for now. So now the default view engine that comes with this is Jade. So I think it has been updated to EJS. So we basically need to install EJS. We have to remove Jade and install EJS. So run npm uninstall Jade. Right. So we have to remove Jade first. Okay, Jade is gone. So let's install npm install EJS, which is basically a view engine that allows us to, to dynamically render content in our view, right? So in this views folder, we have all of these files, right? So errors.jade index, this is the index file. So we're going to have to remove all of this. So we'll create a new file and we call it index.ejs, right? So in our index.ejs, we can bootstrap this and call hello world. Okay. So in our app.js, we are saying when we request for this route, it should render the index dot. It should make use of the index router, and the index router. If we go to the routes folder, we see index.js, and this is where we are rendering the index, right? So we are rendering this index.ejs from here, and we are passing the title. So in this place, we can actually use the title by creating a tag, open brackets. We have percent sign here, and this you can use equal sign, and we call the title like that, and then we close the tag using this. I'm sure my title is correct. So this is a placeholder. This is a dynamically rendered content, which is actually coming from the index.js router, right? So let's run npm start. So if we run npm start, it's going to spin up the server, all right? But don't forget we are using Node. We will migrate to Node 1 so that anytime we make changes, we don't need to manually restart the server, right? So I get our server has been started. So let's head over to the browser and go to localhost 3000. So you see, we have our hello world, and that is actually coming from the uh, index.ejs. And if we check the title, it's going to be Express. We should have Express there. You see, we have Express there. So that is, if we go to the index.js and change it to do app like this, alright. So we can see that the server has stopped. Okay, so we have to restart it again. So we'll cancel it and restart. It's like that, and we are good to go. So if I refresh it, you see we have the title has been changed. So that is that is everything we need to know to get started with Express generator. And in our next video, we will continue from where we stop. And don't forget, the objective of this video is to create a simple to-do app that utilizes the REST API implementation. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. This helps a lot.